it's Susan and welcome to my cozy condo. We're getting ready for fall around here. And yes, I said I would wait till the 1st of September, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. I painted my mantle, so once I got it all clean and shiny, I had to bring out my fall stuff. But that's okay because it takes me a week or so to decorate, and that just gives me longer to enjoy it. And it also keeps me from buying things that I don't need because I pull stuff out and I say, oh, I can't remember that I had that. So up here on the mantle sitting right now are mostly all the new things I bought. That's not. And I've showed you most of them in a haul. I didn't show you this pumpkin. This was from TJ Maxx. And I don't believe I showed you this acorn. That was also from TJ Maxx. So everything else I think I've showed you in a haul. This was from Big Lots, Kirkland's. This came from the Dollar Spot several years ago. In fact, that reminds me, I have another squirrel somewhere and I don't know where it is. That's just it. I don't know where things are, and you know, I got half the stuff upstairs, half the stuff in the closet down here. So it is a process for me. It is a process. So, oh, and I know if you watched some of my summer videos, I hauled this in the summer when Kirkland's first put their fall stuff out because I was so afraid they were going to sell out of this garland. So I'm really anxious to see how this looks. So let's, I'm going to take you down so you can see the stuff I have on the floor as well. I got a lot of stuff on the floor from my bins, so you can kind of see the palette that I'm working with and get a feel for what I'm trying to do. So hang on just a minute and I'll get you down there. This is everything that I'm going to work from. Doesn't mean that I'm going to use it all. It's just things that could be incorporated in the mantle. And you can see I'm going for the neutrals. I have a couple green things, and it may turn out that I need to get a couple more green pumpkins. I don't know, but I want to see what's going on before I do it. And I have some florals that I can stick in here and there. So that's what I'm working with, all of this gorgeous deliciousness. Oh, let me show you this. Walmart, my Walmart has put out their fall stuff. And check this little bag of pumpkins out, these muted tones. Aren't they pretty? They were $2.98. And I bought 2 bags of those. I've already used 1 bag around the house. So they're really pretty. They got a lot of muted tone stuff. So let's get back up to the mantle. Okay, friends, I put a few things up here. I put the squirrel on the pumpkin, and he is on a spool. This is just a ribbon spool left over from Christmas. I bought some ribbon from TJ Maxx, and they put them on these spools sometimes. So I saved it, put it right here. Don't know that he's going to stay here, but like I say, it's trial and error. And then I tried putting this picture on this plate holder, but it didn't lift it up enough, and the garland was kind of covering the front of the picture. So my husband put a nail in the wall. You know, he didn't like that, but too bad. Too bad, so sad. So this lifts it up about an inch so that the garland isn't completely blocking that. So I also over here, let's see, I just put this pumpkin here, this ragged little pumpkin. It's got a little personality on a candle holder there. And then I have a candle holder over here. And I've got to figure out what to put on that. So we have a few choices. We could put this one, which might balance out this one over here. Oh, you can't see me. Let me, to get all this in, might balance out this one over here because it's got the same color combination in it. But I'm thinking it might be too big. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. What do you think? We could leave it and work with it for a little bit. I have this one I could put here, which I think is about the same size. It's made out of sweater fabric. I don't know. Let's just leave that. And I have the squirrel and this acorn I want to work in. And maybe this squirrel needs to be over here facing his friend squirrel over there. And maybe, I don't know, I was thinking about maybe laying the acorn in there like that. Let me move you a little closer so you can see. Laying it in there like that. Maybe bend this eucalyptus a little bit so it doesn't cover it quite so much. We'll bend it that way. Let's see what you think. I kind of like it like that. And I'll turn this squirrel so he can see his peeps. The one thing I'm not real crazy about is this. I don't mind the buffalo check in the other two places, but I really don't like it in the center. And I checked and it's just glued in. So I may pull that out and put one of these dollar spot, Target bullseye spot. I can't talk. Right there. I have a white one. Let's see how white it would look. Maybe white would be better. I think I'm going to do that. This acorn we need to put in. And how about, I might need something to raise it up. Let me see. I have one of these. Maybe move this little fella over a little bit. Separate the two whites a little bit. Oh, you can't see, sorry. I moved the squirrel over a little bit. And let's see. Put this down in here. Oh, don't move, don't move. And how does that look? Of course, you know, once I even think I've got everything done, I will fiddle with it forever. I have these two pumpkins I would like to use. This is a dollar spot pumpkin. I don't know. Maybe right here and in here somehow. I probably will put some command hooks to hold this garland in, but I want to make sure this is the way I want it. And before I put them in, because I just painted that mantle, and I had to paint it because I've done that before, and it's left spots. Even the command hooks will pull the paint. All right, so let's go. Let's see what else we've got here. I have. Oh, where are they? Here they are. I have these picks, which would be pretty to put in. I love these picks. These came from Michael's. And I think they were $6, but I got them 40% off. So what if I stick one in here? I'm gonna take that one out, so, and let's see, it's hard to tell till I take that one out. And how about this pumpkin right here? And maybe over here. I think I'm just gonna fill in some spots with these little cloth pumpkins. Okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe, I need a green. I know I need a green to pick up this green. Where? Mr. Squirrel, don't you dare fall. I moved him over a little bit. I like that green there. Let me see. Can you see that? I like that. Oh, let's see. You know who was talking? Alexa. I wanted to use this, but I don't see anywhere I can. So I don't want it to look too overdone, I guess is the word. I don't like that one. I have these jute leaves I can put in. I also still have these pumpkins. And I have these florals. I like these feathers. I saw Liz at Traditions of the Season use feathers in hers. And I saw these at the dollar spot. And I thought, well, I could break these apart and maybe just stick some feathers in there. So we might do that as well. I tell you what, I'm gonna stop the video, work on this a little bit, see what I can do, because otherwise this video is going to be so long. So at least you can see how my wheels are spinning, and I'll come back, give you a progress report. So over here I switched out the pumpkin, the rag pumpkin, this one, for this one. May switch it back, don't know. But because I added this one down here, I thought I needed the darker pumpkin here. So I'm going to fill in a little something right here. I love the acorn. I may figure a way for him to show up a little bit better. Play with that. I like the squirrel there. I like the picture there. Oops. You know, and I'm also working with limited space because we have the big TV above the mantle. And I like the squirrel here. But I also think I need a little something back in here and maybe to finish off this edge over here. Now maybe I need to put the this rag pumpkin. Let me just switch it out and see what you think. I think I like that. No, I really like that pumpkin. And then over here. So let me play with this a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes from here. Hi friends, I think I'm very happy with the way the mantle turned out. I kind of switched the pumpkins around a little bit, and I'm really liking it. I raised the acorn up on a little wooden block as well as the green pumpkin, and I just happened to notice by happy accident that the squirrel matches the pumpkin in the picture. And I think everything came together very nicely, and I love the feathers that I added, and I got that idea from Liz, Traditions from the Season, and I'm so glad she shared that with us. And I also like the way the pumpkins are in the very front. So I hope you enjoyed watching me decorate my mantle. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.